back with You Alone Can Help Me. And I've got to tell you that sometimes you feel afraid. Now, you might feel like that right now. Something you're going through. I know I've been afraid a lot in my life. And I want to talk today about how I overcame fear. I have no fear. Don't you want to say that yourself? The only way I overcame fear was by knowing Jesus. Because here's what he says in his love letter. Listen to this. I love this from John 14. He says, "My peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. I don't give as the world gives. Don't let your hearts be troubled, and do not ever be afraid." I've received that, and everything is different. I know when I was growing up, I was afraid of the dark. I had to sleep with the light on all the time. I was afraid to look under my bed for sure, and in any closet at night. So that was a big fear. Well, what else? As I grew up, I was afraid of all things, public speaking. And look what I'm doing right now. The Lord is wonderful how he changes things. And I also became a teacher. That's amazing because I was afraid to get up in front of people, but no longer. What else? Well, I was definitely afraid of heights for a long time. I didn't ever want to go into a high building. The top floor, I didn't want to even look out the window. And for sure, I was afraid to fly. I'm so glad I'm over that. I was afraid to go anywhere. I wanted to just take a car, like all the way 2,000 miles, instead of just hopping on a plane and getting there in 4 hours. I was so afraid we'd crash. I'm over that. I'm so excited about that. I've also been afraid in my life to be alone. I've also been afraid of losing a relationship. But now, I don't worry anymore. And you know, I've even conquered the ultimate fear. You know what it is, don't you? It's the fear of death. Do you have that fear? I know before I knew Jesus, I was really afraid. I was afraid I'd go to sleep and not wake up. I was actually afraid some nights to close my eyes. Fear. Just fearing that I would never wake up. And I didn't know where I was going to end up. I was thinking I was going to end up as nothing. That's it when your life's over. A lot of people think that today. You might be thinking that. I've got to tell you, when you know Jesus, when he makes himself so real, and he will, you will never have to worry. Because he says, when you're absent from the body, which means when you die, you're present with the Lord. So you don't have to worry if you know Jesus. Isn't that great news? The ultimate fear has been conquered. He says in his Bible, "Death, where is your sting?" There's no sting. It's blessed. You get to see him, you get to be with him. So don't worry about anything, whatever you're afraid of today. He says, don't let your hearts be troubled, and don't ever be afraid. So God bless. Have a great day.